What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back today with another Danmachi video. Now, today we have to talk about this anniversary exchange medal system that is actually just dropped in the game. The exchange medals are really important to the anniversary, and I'm a little shocked they waited this late to drop them. But in essence, if you come down here a little bit, this is going to basically be available until the end of the year. Now, the actual exchange medals you'll be able to acquire for basically from now until the end of the anniversary. And there are a bunch of those missions out there. We'll talk about those here in a minute. But the main reason why these are so important, you're only going to get a maximum of 6,300 of these. And I'll be honest, probably the first 300 may not be attainable if you haven't been just jumping on this immediately. But if you go through here and you pay close attention, we have hero medals and flame amulets you can buy. Each one of those is going to cost 1,200, and there's 3 of each available. Essentially, if you don't know, a hero medal is a free prism bond for an adventure. Flame amulet is a free prism bond, non-time limited for those two, by the way, for an assist, and you need 3 of them. So in essence, for 3,600 each, you can get one of those. The flame amulet is a way better value because if you need to go in and get a prism bond, it's going to cost you 150 dolb, whereas the hero medal is 100 dolb. So if you have to choose, the flame amulet's better. But if you're sitting on like 2 hero medals and you need a third one, this really isn't that bad of a value. I just wouldn't go all the way in. Now, the rest of the exchange here, we've got gnome tickets times 50. Remember, gnome tickets will eventually become a bond for a time-limited unit. There's Hero Lights times 5. That's super worth. Ascension Fallen times 5. Those are pretty good. A 4-star 11-draw ticket, you can get up to 3 of those. A regular 11-draw ticket, you can get up to 3 of those, and I would highly recommend that. That's one of my top picks. The absolute must-have, though, the 100% must-have, unless you have maximum or broken every unit in the anniversary, is the JP6 Anniversary Amber Light. Now, if you go through this and you pay close attention, you can get any of the time-limited 4-star units that dropped essentially for this anniversary. You can get one of those right here. So, Heroic Tracks Bond, Courageous Tracks Bond, Revenge Princess Bond, all of those units. They're all right here. You can get a free bond. It is half of your potential overall rewards, but it's a free time limited bond of a unit that just dropped. It is super duper worth. Now, going down here a little bit further, we have Dungeon Cake times 10, Book of Nobility times 10, and Big Bouquets times 10, plus 1,000 Valis. Just make sure you take advantage of these. I would honestly recommend the Hero Lights, the 4-star tickets, maybe even the 3-star tickets. But once again, unless you have maximum broken every unit, that Amber Light is a must. It is a must. You can only get one, which kind of makes sense because it's literally half of your rewards, but you can only get one. Well, close to half of your, basically half of your rewards, not literally, but whatever. You get the concept. So, listing conditions for earning it. These are your missions. Essentially, these are your missions for these. So, from 8/16 to 9/14, you can get 200 for clearing the 6th anniversary events. Okay, if you clear normal, hard, and very hard, you get essentially 200, 300, then 500. For S clearing the part 2s, you get 200, 300, and 500. 7 zones, you're going to get 100 and 100 for each one of those that are currently live. Those go away on Wednesday, by the way, guys, so make sure you get on those. Telskura Abyss, you have from 8/16 to 8/30 to get 150 points. Jump on that. Super worth. Percy Extreme War Games is going to give you 150. Participate in 5 war games each day is going to give you 50 of those. Clear 7th zone. This is the 7th zone that's coming this week. You're going to get 100 more. So there's a ton of these. Record Buster is going to give you some. You have to get over a certain amount of points, but remember those points are cumulative. So if you're not getting 1 billion points in one run, but you get, I don't know, 100 million points on 10 runs, it does the same thing. Just do it. Heroic, I think, actually, I'd have to double check when that drops, but usually these are not, usually these are cumulative. Usually, I have to double check when it drops, but we'll know that next week. The new Heroic Trials is dropping on the 30th. That will be another 300. 7 zones every single week will be 200. So as you guys can see, it is super worth. Delskir Abyss, King and Delskir Abyss is 150. 150. I'm probably not going to achieve that one just because I don't really do much in Delskir Abyss. I'm very lazy about it. But when War Game comes back around, like I said, Daily War Game will get you some. Perseus 3 will get you some. Just make sure you stay on top of this, guys. That's pretty much what it is. There will be a Familia Rush on 9.7. That's actually brand new news. We did not know this prior. So when Familia Rush comes down, you will need to take advantage of that as well. We'll probably get some news on that on the 30th. So we'll know more about that next week. But all of these are missions you want to partake in, and you want to make sure that you are fulfilling. Get those tickets. Now, for the actual exchange, we get on here to shop. You go to Special Exchange, and you're going to scroll down here to... There it is. 6th Anniversary Exchange. You'll notice there were other Anniversary Exchanges down there. And you'll be able to exchange all of these for luxurious price. I already have 2,200 and I've barely been trying. So you'll be able to exchange all of these. Now, like I said, the first thing I'm going to do is save up for my Hero Light and then grab a free bond down here. And as I said, you can only get one, so you do want to make sure you make wise decisions on that. But largely, that is probably the first reward you should go after. These would be the last rewards you'd consider, but... and when it comes to the Hero Medal and the Flame Amulet, it wouldn't be a bad idea to maybe, honestly, just get the tickets, get the Amber Light, and then hold on to these for, a week or a month or whatever, and see what you need. I've done that a lot, where even like maybe in December, I make a final decision, what do I actually want to pull out of the exchange? So that's not a bad tactic. That's not a bad concept. But make sure you are farming these events, because if you're missing out on these, you're missing out big time. You really, really, really must be doing this. So, like, comment, share. I'll be back with more Danmachi for you guys coming up here really soon. And good luck on your 6th Anniversary Medal acquisition.